speaking about moving on, so, without saying too much, you've traveled all over, and you've obviously been in CONCACAF quite a bit. You have national team experience with Canada, with Trinidad. You played now as a coach. You've been here in the club with Halifax as well. Would you ever consider experiencing different parts of the world, like in the Asian market, for example, being a coach of a team in Asia, like in Japan or Korea or
I would love to work in Japan, actually. I love that culture. I admire it. Their attention to detail, I really admire that culture. I would, I will work. I got offered, well, not offered, but a lot of feelers in Latin America, but I don't speak Spanish.
Mhm.
And that's difficult. And I know I don't speak Japanese either.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying I admire the culture a lot. But yeah, I would certainly entertain that.
Yeah. What is it that you like about that culture? I mean, I know in Japan specifically, and speaking with Issei, lots of respect. Like, I know that respect is a big thing. They're very disciplined. I know that. I've only touched down in Japan, in the airport. But just being around, Japanese people, I've always, I don't know, there's this feeling that I have.
Yeah, I love the culture. I did martial arts, and their focus on technique, even the way they learn to write, their calligraphy and how they hold their hand, they paid such attention to detail, and I admire their players. They're so technical, and I really like, and they are patient. They seem to be a patient culture. I don't know, but I've always admired them. I actually tried to get Holger to get me to Japan to do a coaching development. It's somewhere that I always wanted to go, because I admire how they went about it. They got a league, then they brought in Brazilian coaches, Dutch, German, at the various levels. They sent, I think, 50 coaches to Clairefontaine, to France.
Yeah.
And they spread them around France. They studied France, and then they were going to take them and send them to South America. And I mean, they
Wow,
know.
man.
They told me the exact same way they built a car is how they were going to build their football. They got the
Wow.
best car that they knew on the market. They scrapped it to the last bolt, copied it, and made it to suit the Japanese body.
Wow.
And that's how they were going to go about their football. When I heard that, I said, wow, this is something I would like to experience.
Yeah.
But I'm getting old, so we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.